What's up, bro?
Your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word PARTS along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Need help keeping track of the season?
At Fiserv Forum. Hi, folks. Glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. We're excited to bring it to you with our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson, along with reporter. And one of these teams tonight will be moving on to the NBA Cup semifinals on the Eastern Conference side. The other will be out.
And we've been looking forward to this for a while. It's when we get to see how much fun this tournament is. It's do or die time, and there are no second chances in the NBA Cup.
And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, hounding defense, some fast-paced action end-to-end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Risacher and Johnson, they're the forwards. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, then it's Trae Young, and it's Matthews in at the 2 spot. Pass to Risacher. 6 to shoot. Left side Johnson. Over on Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Bucks. And their ongoing winning streak has been the top story in the league lately. A stunning 23 straight victories so far.
And this kind of winning streak is special. It's really been interesting to just how many ways they are taking advantage of their opponents, pulling off 10-0 runs, constant stifling ball pressure, interior rim protection. The three-pointers are going down. This team is super exciting to watch.
Great time right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent, but Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
He clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special. And when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
Okongwu, a screen on Kuzma. Inside. Lopez with the steal. MP scanning the floor. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Well, if Giannis is going to hit threes, you have no chance to stop it.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. There's Young with the 3. No luck on that one. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. MP no good. Hawks trail by 4. Here's Risacher. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. From outside the arc. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 6.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Trent comes in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Damian Lillard. Man, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Porter.
Pete.
Atlanta leading by 6. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won one NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. George Niang out there with Risacher. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Krejci in at the point. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
Here's Risacher. The rebound by the Bucks. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure. We've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Lillard passes to MP. Pass to Lillard. The 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Krejci, defended by Lillard.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Lillard. Here's MP. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Risacher.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Risacher out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thank you. Good stuff. Fires for 3. Oh, MP showing the big range.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Brent is checked in for Portis. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Celtics. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
When I look at Milwaukee, they've been giving their all in every game, eager to show those who doubted them that they're capable of being the top team.
Young against Lillard. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Niang outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Young. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Matthews. The Hawks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. High arcing shot. Here's Young. Damian Lillard with the rebound. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. That gives them the lead. And it's a 3-point Bucks lead. And while tonight is a Cup quarterfinal match, this game still counts in the regular season standings, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., and the semifinal will as well. It's only the NBA Cup championship that is separate from the regular season.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Kuzma, that's good.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Matthews. Fires the three. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kuzma. Back to MP. Launches it. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Matthews, covered by MP, and the foul called on MP. MP getting it done for the Milwaukee Bucks. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. More 2K action in just a moment.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacked. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into... That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
Yeah, he knows his role. He's out there to distribute the ball, get his teammates involved. Nice job.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. MP is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, small forward. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Young. Okongwu with it. Over to the left wing. Down low. Here's Matthews. That one's good. This game is all even. Matthews got his second bucket on the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Matthews. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Lopez. Here's Kuzma. The rebound by Atlanta. Risaché's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lillard against Young. Now here's Johnson. And here's Okongwu. Young looking over the floor. Over Lillard. Young can't hit.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Pass to MP. 3-pointer. Okongwu with the rebound.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Johnson on the wing. Outside Young. Here's Okongwu. Here's Matthews. Pure from 3-point range. Matthews got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's one of the best 3-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Lillard finds MP. still need this. And the Bucks miss again.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Back to Lillard. Now Young with a steal. And now the Hawks on the break. The kick out to Johnson from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. On the wing, MP. 14 points for him.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Pass to Matthews. No good on the triple. The Bucks trail by 3. From deep, MP. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Risacher, defended by Kuzma. To the left wing. Here's Matthews. Clock at 6. Okongwu, a screen on MP. There's the triple. They get it back. Okongwu. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. From downtown. And MP gets it to go. On the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Lillard against Young. Spins. With the spin. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The defense...
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got Larry Nance. He's out there with Terrence Mann. Clint Capella out there with Trae Young. And it's Krejci in at the 2. Here's Nance. Atlanta again missing.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
And the basket by MP.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
The foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Nance. Risacher, he's checked in for Mann. And it's Matthews in for Krejci. The 3 from Risacher. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in the game. It's tipped. It's stolen by Okongwu. Young against Portis. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Lopez passes to MP. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Oh boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
Here's Young. Oh, Young with the power move.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And the Bucks making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Lillard passes to MP. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. MP's got 26 points.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Takes a step back. Young misses. Milwaukee in the lead. MP outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Young misses.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Kuzma pass to MP. And here's Lopez. Back to MP. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 15 points in just the second half. Lillard against Young. Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to Lillard. And here's MP from outside. No good on the shot. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Here's Okongwu. Yes!
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Lillard passes to MP. Back to Lillard. Now MP lets it fly. And he buries him.
You think the moment's too big? Well, don't tell MP that.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Here's Young. No good! And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
A deep three from MP. Misses there. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks. Pulling it out for the W. Showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team they're going to be this year.
Yeah, we'll see.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Great win tonight, MP. Get ready to rumble, young blood. He's about to tear it up.
Showtime, MP. True ballers only. It's warming up. Beautiful afternoon on the Strip. Nothing like Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi and good evening, everyone. We've got an NBA Cup semifinal for you tonight in the East. And thinking back to last year's East semifinals, it was the first ever semi in NBA Cup history.
Indiana downing Milwaukee 128-119 in Las Vegas. And Tyrese Halliburton went off, had 15 assists in that one, and it was kind of a coming out party for the young Pacers team.
The bright lights of the NBA Cup semifinals. So much pressure. And guess what? MP thrives in the spotlight. Guys, he loves it.
Yeah, and talking to MP before the game, you could tell he was ecstatic. The entire NBA is watching this one. MP has a huge chance to prove himself. I expect him to have a big game.
So the New York starting five. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 4. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive. You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. MP.
The Knicks leading by 18. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Watch the screen.
Here's Payne. Rebounded by the Bucks. And the win streak they're on right now, tying the Warriors' record of 24 wins back in 2016. This group is really clicking.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He had 34 points and was reliable as ever from distance. The key to the team's run is focus. They don't take anyone lightly. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Back to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
You have to know how to screen and then when to release. Achua, excellent execution.
From downtown, and that's good. MP for 3. MP's got 8 points.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Payne looking around. Shoots over Lillard. Buried from 15 feet out. And the Knicks lead by 18. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Lillard outside. Pass to Kuzma. The 3 from MP. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Achua kicks to Anunoby. New York moving the ball around. Bridges outside. It's good from long range. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, how about that quick 3 response by Mikal Bridges?
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Portis. The Knicks also changing it up. Towns, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Achua with it. He's picked up by Lopez. There's the three. McBride's shot is off.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
The three from MP. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 17.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
Anunoby outside. Pass to McBride. Now Achua for three. And the Knicks miss again.
I mean, come on. Jack that one in the face of some strong defense. Got to think twice about that next time.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by New York. Last time they met in New York.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
MP deciding where to go with it. Lopez finds MP. Lets the three fly. MP showing the range.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to McBride. Back to Brunson. Now Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. MP outside. The tray. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Bucks trail by 14. In the corner, it's MP. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Lopez kicks to MP. His three-pointer's off the mark. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three.
And so that's the end of the first half. Knicks lead by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey folks, happy you joined.
Let me start out by saying if you make it here, like both these teams have, the whole league and NBA fan base is checking you out.
Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
And a look here now at the Bucks.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And halftime is coming. Some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And MP subbed in for Trent. And New York, looking at who they've got. OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally, is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
The Knicks leading by 11. Takes a three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Another miss by MP. New York has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The three cranes the three-pointer. MP's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Bucks.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Such an intelligent basketball play by Jalen Brunson. This guy understands how to get himself going in pick and roll action.
And here's MP for 3. The Knicks leading by 9. Bridges kicks to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson being aggressive.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Portis finds MP for the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Inside. Pass to Portis. Stolen by Anunoby. To the inside. Brunson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Knicks also changing it up. Achua, he's checked in for Towns. P.J. Tucker comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Anunoby. And here is Achua. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Giannis passes to MP. And here's Giannis from outside. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Here's Brunson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. MP kicks to Green. MP outside. From outside the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He has really delivered at the...
Got to get some stop. But right now we're... We need you. Make some noise.
Changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Gary Trent. MP comes in for Kevin Porter. And it's Damian Lillard in for Rollins. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Brook Lopez is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's MP in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreak.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And the basket by MP.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Here's the teardrop. And it's sent back by Lillard. The shot's good from Brunson.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for New York.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession. We watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for
Come on.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Driving to the basket. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They've moved their way through the east side of the bracket and are headed for the final game of the NBA Cup.
He had just one game.